hitting the button. I'm not tagging any games though or doing anything. I'm like no thumbnails. Just...
That's it. Eat a bag. I just feel bad for people like Cyrix that just like don't even fuck with meta at all. What are they doing on a Friday?
Hanging out with this dude named Wilbur.
Well, they're not. They can't. Well, they were.
I am. I'm hanging out with you.
Well, that's what you're. Yeah, that's what I meant. Huh? It's just for people who.
The metas.
Oh, are you on? Well,
I have an account, but I ain't on it. I don't use it.
no. I'm not asking it. Yeah, no. I just like hanging out with you as a friend. You don't need to watch my streams. It's fine. I get it. This is just something I do on my own, even if no one watched it. Ooh, Evil Dad. Thank you for liking the stream, dude. I appreciate you.
Rumor has it.
Is this working? Am I live on YouTube now? Hang on. I have another account for this. Signed in, yes. Is it working? Is it barking? Oh, I'm the wrong app. That's why. Oh, shit. Hang on, mistakes were made. 1 second. Happy Friday, by the way. I hope you're having a good one, Evil Dad. Appreciate you tuning in to the old Strimmelstram. This thing that we have going on here.
Rumor has it.
Mm-hmm. It's a thing.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
No, it's not working. What's going on? Oh, it is. What the heck? Okay.
Secret tunnel.
Indeed.
Tunnel.
I screwed up my dashboards, so now I'm like very distracted, not even playing the game, just trying to fix everything going on in my web browser over on the side here.
Oh, radiation storm.
Oh shit! Okay, yep, nope, back to my ship, back to the ship. Run!
Oh, I'm probably really far away from my ship right now.
You can dig into the ground, actually.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I think I'm close enough to my ship, though.
I can't believe it took me so long to figure that out. Everybody's like, why do you keep dying in storms? Just dig into the ground. I'm like, wait, what? Oh. I didn't even think of making my own cave. I was looking for natural caves the whole time. Stupid. Yeah, that's weird. My dashboard says I'm live on YouTube, but it doesn't show me on YouTube that I'm live. I think something's gone wrong.
What happened? Oh! Something has gone wrong. I went live unlisted. What? Why? How?
Great damage. I am the golden god.
Don't fuck with me.
Chow says if you want a free ship.
Yep.
Go to Chow.
Go for.
I don't know how long ago that was. I'm sorry. You got to fix it up, I'm assuming. But they found a ship on the ground.
Anybody see any copper while they were out and about?
I haven't really looked. Like I said, most of the night I've just been logged in. I haven't really been paying attention.
How do you look through your binoculars again?
Oh, if you hold F, you just right-click when you're holding F.
That's how you tell what the copper is.
That's the one.
Get scanned. Uranium.
That's a ship.
That's what I want.
I'm particular about my style, so I don't know if I like that one.
Radiation protection falling.
What grade is it?
Let's see. It's called the Sleep of the Sun, and it is a Class B.
I'd consider it for an S-grade ship. Would you know?
Yeah. Nope, it's a heavily damaged Class B.
It'd have to look real fucking cool.
Yeah, it's kind of a generic looking box, to be honest with you. It is a ship, but you can break it down for money. Well, that's tempting.
I have 893 million.
I don't have any money, so wait a minute. You might have got you may have gotten my ear here. Wait, do I have to fix it, or can you just sell it to somebody unfixed? You could just claim ship and add it to my collection, right? And it won't replace my ship. Right? I don't want to replace my starship with this piece of shit. Okay, you need to fix the thrusters. Pure ferrite, hermetic seal, okay. But if I hit compare and I hit the claim ship, that doesn't replace my ship. That just means this is like an additional ship I own. That what you're like? I don't want to accidentally like. I think that is how it works. I think I've actually answered my own question in my brain, but
I'm brain barrel.
yeah, just to be sure, that my computation device. No, it don't replace your ship. Good. All right, I'll take it. But only because I want to sell it for like 12 million. Wait, it says Starship unoccupied. Locate pilot to begin trade. Where's the pilot? This fucking thing over here? Is this the pilot?
Pilot these nuts.
There's a multi-tool here, too. I'm gonna deconstruct that for salvage tech. Yep.
Pilot? I hardly know her.
Yoink. Multi-tool? I hardly know her. I know it doesn't work. That's a joke. Anyway, well, I guess it could, actually. Never mind. Women and their multi-tools, am I right? Anyway. Zing. Alright, I need pure ferrite. Shoot the rocks. Just shoot at the rocks. It's so easy. This planet makes my computer lag a little bit. It's very fancy. I have No Man's Sky's graphics set very, very high right now because I enjoy the way it looks, right? But when I'm streaming it, it's a little much. A little much for my poor 2070. It's she cooking, doing all the work. Especially now that I can't use DLSS and I have to use like the Intel whatever the hell. So like all the up-resing is going off my CPU. Poor thing. Yeah, no, I'm not impressed with Nvidia's push to DLSS 4 and excluding 20 series cards from DLSS with that push. I think what should happen is that like my old DLSS games should just continue using DLSS 3. And instead of, you know, making me use a different up-reser because I have an old card, just make me use an older version of your existing up-reser. That's equal punishment. All right? Like, if I want DLSS 4 or 5 or 6 or whatever they're moving on to in the future, and not DLSS 3, then I have to buy a new graphics card. But, like, don't obsolete your old graphics cards just to sell new ones. We don't have money for that right now as consumers, and it's insulting that you think we do. Okay, that's my thing. I really don't like mega corporations phasing out technology simply because they want to sell more of their new technology, because some of us have that old technology because that's all we can afford, you son of a bitch. Like, fuck you. It's especially now that I'm not like working as much as I used to and stuff. I feel this way more. I used to, you know, contend that games didn't cost a lot of money because I was making money, but now that I'm not making money, games are too expensive, brother. I want to relax, but I can't afford to. That's not fair. Anyway. Oh, shit. I kicked on the YouTube, got that figured out, but then I forgot to open the chat. So I'm sorry if people were chatting over there. That's my bad. I'm bad at this. That's it. No excuse. There it is. Aha. Hello, Cyrix. You're the one that I actually went live on YouTube for, because I'm like, it's Friday. It's unfair that Cyrix is excluded because he's not on Facebook. I do want to just say that most of us are just enjoying ourselves over on Facebook. I'm kidding. I know you have reasons. No, I've got my stuff set up to when I do live stream, which there probably will be less live streams. I'm kind of like moving my focus away from being live and more onto just making entertaining posts in general, like most platforms allow. But when I am live, I'm going to try to be on YouTube and Facebook. But I was really late getting there tonight. Sorry, sir. I understand that some people have a vendetta against Meta. I do not. I think, honestly, Meta's one of the better companies out of the conglomerate of superpowers that we have. I think they're doing a fine job. They haven't in the past. There have been issues in the past. But these days, this is personal opinions. But I think they're actually headed in the right direction. Versus a lot of... You could take that in a couple different ways these days. I didn't mean to politically, but... Anyway. As a creator, I think the future is good. Over here. Less moderation. They're finally talking about and admitting that their AI what the heck is happening here? Do you see this? My game has definitely bugged out. I know you can't see this, but this new ship...
Too far from me.
This new ship that I've acquired has landed a new ship on top of itself that looks exactly like the ship I just acquired. Like, it's definitely a bug. It's a weird bug, too. So I'm getting visual evidence here that, like, what the fuck?
Radiation protection falling.
Anyway. Oh, Cyrix, yeah, no, as a meta creator, I'm sure there are back-end awful things that you're doing. If I were to, like, read closely at the you know, I don't disagree with you 100%. Like, I just, as a creator, though, I'll post my videos wherever they'll get traffic. I don't have, like, I think it's weird that people who just use social media, I'm not even... like saying you, I just mean like a lot of people are very, very conscious, even more conscious than me as a creator, as a viewer, of what platforms they'll use and what that platform is up to behind closed doors and like that kind of stuff. Like me as a creator, I guess, as long as they treat me well as a creator, I'll keep creating there. That's basically my position, but I don't have any... I really don't have any, I don't know. I don't know how to say it. I know like, saying I don't have anything to hide is the cliche and the wrong thing to say these days. But it is a little bit how I feel. I just use social medias. They exist. If they exist, I'll use them. It's even cooler if they have programs that reward me for using them. You know? I don't really think about it any harder than that. And maybe I should. Like, maybe. But I look at other creators and they're not, so... It is what it is. Maybe I'll regret this when I'm 60 or something.
Very radioactive.
But
Holy.
Until then.
yeah, it's different. It's much different from a creator's perspective, right? They do all of these things that are like incentives for us to create things, and us creating things, in my opinion, if you're doing it right, is a byproduct of what you're doing anyway. Right? Like, I'm already playing games. I would be doing this anyway. I'm having conversations with you guys about games and recording my experiences with the games and then sharing that online. You know? Like, that's as far as it goes for me. If I can tap into programs that benefit me for doing exactly that, I will. The politics, I don't really pay attention to. Not saying that your complaint was politics, but a lot of people, like, will not use certain apps because of, like, political reasons. That's always been weird to me, personally. Da, da. This whole thing is kind of fucked because I don't even know what's going on here. I accepted this challenge. Maybe I shouldn't have. I need a hermetic seal, pure ferrite, dihydrogen jelly. Actually, no, I can do this. This is good. Dihydrogen jelly I should be able to make at any point. I'm gonna be honest. That should just be like a normal... Yep, there we go. And then we need a hermetic seal, which is made out of condensed carbon. Okay, yep, we need to just lay out my cooker. Okay. Fuck. That's the wrong button. Lay out my cooker. Here it is.
Protection. Void. Technology recharge.
Ah! We found a gas giant. Sweet. I'm about to warp the challenge just because I want to see that shit. But I want to fix this goddamn thing. Yeah, the backpack refiner is amazing.
Yeah, you like my backpack refiner?
Mm-hmm. I have one. I had one on my other CF game, but you know, shit happens apparently.
Radiation protection. Void.
Okay, carbon, and then I need ferrite. We're putting that in there to make... No, I need pure ferrite. Ferrite dust. You're kidding me. I don't have enough. I need more pure ferrite. Magnetized ferrite. If I... Yeah, here we go. There we go. That's that stuff. I'm gonna go use the washroom. One sec. I'm gonna be back. Well. Ooh, Shane Blythe became a follower 2 minutes ago. Thank you. Welcome to the crew, the Willy Gang. You're in now. There's no turning back. I'm sorry. That's all. This, you know, you're in. You're part of a gang now. Your parents maybe have warned you about this. They told you it might happen easier than you think. This is what they meant. This. Welcome.
Radiation protection falling.
Don't worry, we don't really do organized crime. We just play video games.
More like organized rhymes.
Yeah, organized rhymes. That was actually Tom Green's first band. Check the OR.
Check
There you go. Okay, you're familiar. All right. Did you watch the new documentary or did you know that?
Oh yeah, no, I knew that. I watched it.
Okay. I watched it too, but I was like, that was like a flashback because me and my brother used to like get high and listen to Check the OR. Like that was an actual banger at the time. Yeah, like it was really lay more chicks than Mother Goose. Just good rhymes, man. Yeah, he's kind of one of my idols. No joke. And I had no idea, and I don't think he had ever shared before that documentary that he has had chronic pain ever since his cancer surgery. He never really told that to anyone, and has just been continuing on being awesome ever since. But that puts a lot on a person. Like, I know, because I watch my wife every day. She has, you know, MS and fibromyalgia, so just constant chronic pain, and it's like, that's no way to live. Jesus. Anyone who lives that kind of life is a fucking soldier. No joke. A warrior. Soldier maybe has a bad connotation these days.
Yeah, I can kind of relate. I feel the weather.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I feel for anyone who's got, like, the only way I can relate is I have always had depression. I have one of those brains that is always trying to just talk it down to itself constantly, and it has required much work throughout my life to maintain. That's my only relation. It's not physical pain, but it's still, yeah, hindering in every single way. Tiring, you know. There we go. I can take the ship off now and sell it. Aha! Yeah. Dip, yep, we do organized crime in video games. Yeah, that's right. Yes. These days especially. I mean, back when I was a teenager and like cannabis was illegal, technically I might have been involved in organized crime. But only so that, you know, it was like government sanctioned organized crime at that point, because like if you that's what you get for prohibition. That's how that works. You do prohibition on anything, you're going to get organized crime. That's literally, that's the cause of such. Like 1920s, 30s, like mobsters didn't exist until they tried to make booze illegal. And then there was whole groups of individuals who were like, yeah, no, that's not happening. We're going through a similar state like that now, but we're going to have to see who those groups are that stand up and say, yeah, that's not happening. We're still waiting on those, I think. For different reasons. Not prohibition. But it might be prohibition soon, like, if they have their way. Fucking mega Christians. They'll outlaw anything fun. No having fun anymore, it's illegal. My shield's at 0%? Why? Oh. reactor. Oh yeah, well, how did the Super Bowl shit go? Yeah, the halftime show this year, you have Kendrick Lamar playing, who is the most anti-Trump. And certain the Cheeto is going to be there. Ooh, that'll be interesting. That should be fun. Watch him get deported. Even if he's not from somewhere, he's gonna get deported. He'll end up in Guantanamo somehow. That's the other thing. They want to, like, refurbish Guantanamo to hold freaking refugees? Like, what? What? Brother, what? Excuse me? But he also wants to build Trump Tower in Gaza. So, like, there's so many things going on. But this is, again, I was talking about this earlier. Their game plan right now is to just bombard us with bullshit. So much bullshit. Bombard us with so much bullshit that the actual facts can't get through the media. That's what's going on right now, is that they're like just loading so many things out there that no possible media outlet can keep up with it all. That's the game plan. Like, no person can keep up with it all. If one person kept up with it all, they'd burn the fuck out. That, again, is part of the game plan. So just, like, I don't know, hold tight and look at actions, I guess, instead of words. It's my only advice I can give you is that look at what actually happens and not what is being said. Because they're not the same thing. They want you to believe they're the same thing, right? They desperately want you to believe that everything that Trump says is going to happen, but that's not true. Me and Toxin were talking about this earlier. Like, there's good people in place to block most of the things that he's trying to do. Not all of them, unfortunately, but a good number. Good number of the things.
I heard a good suggestion. It's just focus on one thing, and that's it. Don't pay attention to anything else that day.
Yep. Well, that's kind of what I'm suggesting, is don't listen to everything they're saying. Just look at the things that have happened.
That's what you want to do, yeah, absolutely.
Well, and even that might be too much right now, but, like, that's still a way of narrowing it down. Basically, you do have to narrow down the amount of information that they're trying to throw at you right now, because the goal is to overwhelm you. They're trying to overwhelm you with too much information so that you'll stop caring and stop paying attention. And then they're going to do some pretty awful things while you're not looking. That's what I'm concerned about. It's a game plan that's been used in the past, and it really seems like they're using it again now in modern technology times, which makes it like 10 times worse. This is a thing they used to try to do to newspapers back in the 30s, but, like, it worked better, I guess, almost back then, because they didn't have, like, internet leaks, and they also, like, newspapers literally could only run so much in a newspaper at one time. Like, the printing press only had so many pages to print. In the modern day and age, we're getting 10 times the amount that they were able to squeak through back then, but they're still doing the same thing. They're doing like 100 different things a day. And out of those 100 things they do each day, 10 of them maybe make the news. Like, that's their game plan, is that they're just overwhelming the media completely and totally, so that it is ineffective and no one knows what's going on. And then I don't know what the plan is after that, but it's not a good start. You know what I mean? Like, it's not a good place to be when... How do I sell my ship? Where do I go to sell my ship? I don't actually want this thing. I just wanted to sell it for 12 million. I fixed it up so that I could sell it. Do I have to talk to somebody else? Like, what? How does that work? Mitch McConnell. I haven't heard that name in forever. What did he do? A little bit. I mean, this game's kind of a sandbox, so progress is relative. I just fixed up this starship, and I'm trying to sell this starship for something, but I don't know who the hell to talk to.
Funny. I'm just trying to make sure I have enough jump juice to get to the center. Jump juice.
Hello, kitty. Yeah, I just found like a pirate base, basically, and I'm trying to like figure out what's going on. What are you saying? Is this Mitch McConnell we're talking about? He fell twice and hit the floor both times the other day. Really? Then did a presser with his head wrapped. And totally, and I mean totally, had lead paint stare. Didn't even respond to a question. I'll tell you, really? Oh, that sounds great. So basically you have a politician that like has a head injury and is not taking time off? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Got my beer, just got home, fixing to get a stream going. Awesome. Hell yeah. That sounds like a good Friday night. Okay. I think it's because I'm at an outlaw outpost. I don't think these stations function the same as other stations. So, like... Is there a teleporter here? I can go to somewhere else? Yeah. Good. What do you mean clearance not granted? Am I an outlaw now just for showing up here? That wasn't my plan. Oh, from the ship mod selection? Really? Okay, hang on, wait. Sorry, Cyrus. Okay, ship mod station. Yeah. No, Sarx has been yelling at me too. I'm apparently just, I don't know, drunk and not paying attention. Wait. The ship icon over here? Yeah, I'm on PC. Yep. Well, that's melting a ship into scrap, though. Is that not it? Is that something else? Hang on. You can. Is that how you do it? You melt it into scrap? I was trying to sell it for money. Okay, claim scrap worth 2, 3. Oh, but the. That's the only way to do it? Okay, I thought I could sell it for the full 12 million to, like, another pilot. But, like, that's cool, too. I don't care. It's an extra 2 million. That's fine. Alright, there we go. Okay. Okay, alright. Well, there we go. It's done. That's it, my whole ship has been sold out for money. It's Right, okay, sorry. I get it. Yep. Alright. Nope, I'm just gonna take out this guy instead. So then I get some monies. $109,000 reward for taking out Captain Dickface. We're doing it. Come here, you dinkus. Captain Dinkface. Blingus. Get blowed up on. Winning. What am I drinking tonight? I had a few vodka and cranberries, and now I'm drinking apple cider, Strongbow apple cider from the UK. I realized that I could probably save a few bucks by not buying this shit. I had no idea it was UK drinks. I thought it was made in Canada. It's apparently made in the UK. It's not American, though, so that's good. No offense. Canada and America kind of have a beef right now. It's your president's fault. A lot of Canadians are buying Canadian only and, like, not buying American products right now. Because things were said that we took offense to. It is cheaper than buying US right now, you're right. Yes. Actually, no, that would be true if the tariffs went into place, but they didn't. They just fucked everybody around and said they were going to happen, and then they didn't happen. Maybe next month. Alright, I need hyperdrive fuel.
I'm jumping to a new star system, boys.
Do it!
On Goyles.
Do it! Oh, I know. It's only your government. The American people don't have a beef with Canada. It's the American government keeps trying to make us America, which we take offense to. Don't worry, I'm not offended by Americans.
Nah, you guys used to overthrow shit all the time.
Exactly, right? You know, it's just... I get it. I get it. But could you lay off, please? Like, it's... And it's not the people, it's just your government. I am one of, like, I don't associate, like, just like...
For a revolution.
Yeah, we're all due for a revolution these days, like, honestly. But, like, America especially. But, like, when I talk about politics, I want to be clear that I am specifically talking about the government officials. I do not mean all of the citizens of that country, because the citizens of that country, we all share more in common than we have different. Like, honestly, all of us are just trying to survive under a government's rule. Each government has a different way of ruling us, but we're all just kind of plebs, and we're plebs together, and we need to stick together as that. I do not have anything against, like, even Chinese people, even though, like, the Canadian government is constantly trying to demonize China. Like, the American government does that too. It's not China, okay? It's the Chinese government. All right? And it's probably not even them. We're just being told it is. But, like, the Chinese people, they're just people, man. They're just buying groceries, going to work. They have pets. We got cats. Like, we're all, it's the same shit. All of us are together as little guys. It's the governments and the big billionaires and all of those people that are the problem, in my opinion. Like, honestly.
I think that's pretty that's pretty clear these days, but some people think that, like when I talk shit about America, I'm not talking shit about you guys. I'm talking shit about Trump. Right? Exactly. Well, I'm speaking for myself here. Anyway.
I don't like your government. All right? There's imaginary borders separating us as people. As people, we're pretty much on the same page. No joke. But our governments are not. And that's becoming more and more apparent these days. I really don't like this annexing Canada talk. We don't want to be America, man. We have our own thing going on, and like my friend over here might have different opinions, but it's like please knock it off. And again, that's not you guys. That's your current administration or whatever. But like, I don't want to be America. Canada is Canada for a reason. We have different ways of doing things. We have a different political system. We have a different, a lot of stuff. We also have our own problems. Like, we're trying to do reconciliation ourselves up here with things that we did horrible in the past. We don't need to include America's stuff at the same time. We really don't. Yeah. I don't have control over the weather we send down there, Dip. I know you know this, and you're saying it out of fun, but like, that's climate change. You should be mad at Exxon for enabling our cold to come down there, because that wouldn't happen if we had our previous weather cycles intact. No, I don't think you got booted. You're good. I don't know what Facebook does on its own thing, but I didn't do anything. What did you say? No, you're good. You're good. I think you just maybe just had a little hitch in your stram there. But yeah, I don't know, like indigenous, here's the thing too, like I didn't even think about this. This is my friend in the background here mentioned this, but like people, Canada isn't just Canada. We're in direct like associate like part of the reconciliation thing that started happening up here in Canada in the recent years is that we're recognizing the indigenous people that owned the land before us. So like you can try and buy Canada, but you're still going to have to make individual deals with every single indigenous tribe up here. So like I don't think the whole thing is not as simple as people realize. So I'm not too worried about it actually happening. It's just it's been in the media.
But that's why indigenous people don't see much of a difference between an American boot and a Canadian boot. It's the same boot.
No, I get it. Yep. They're both boots that are just trying to wipe you out. Yep. I get it. It's sad, but I do understand.
Yeah, Oryx people are my people. We're the same.
Mm-hmm. I know, I get it. I'm kind of like Métis-in-law. You know? So I'm learning.
You're invited to the cooking.
Yeah, I know. I get it. I'm invited. This is how reconciliation works, right? You got to invite people like me so that we understand. It's a long process. And like that's something that like there's so much happening in Canada that Americans don't understand. You can't just like annex us and like absorb us and then like, you know, like all of that will be your problem if you do that. I don't think anyone is thinking of that. We got our own historical and cultural things going on, all right? And they're going to be America's problem if you absorb us.
Dip is saying, "Oh, believe me, next chance I get to let X on shit, I I know I am. I'm gonna tell them to live in one-story piss poorly insulated houses and stress about pipes." Yeah, like you're talking about the CEOs and shit. Like they need to live in a average American home to understand what we're all going through. I respect that. I get it. Yep. I don't know if they would. I don't know if that would even help at this point, but I get the sentiment.
Watching Degrassi again.
Are you?
Yep.
Drake in a wheelchair?
Not yet.
Not yet? Not yet? Okay, that's later. That's later. We'll get there.
This is wheelchair Jake.
That's awesome.
And then Jimmy.
Jimmy, sorry. Yes, Jimmy. I just think it's really funny that, like...
Oh, cool. I just came to a 3-star system with a green star, a purple star, and an orange star.
Ooh. That's cool. Yeah, triple system.
Oh, neat.
Tatooine, eat your heart out.
This fucking star system is so gay.
This is the gayest star system I've ever been to.
Star system ever. I mean that in like the most positive way possible.
Of course. I know you do. I know. I think it's funny that people are offended by colors.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like, oh, fuck, a rainbow. I'm so angry at a rainbow. What the fuck is wrong with you, brother? Even if they're like, a lot of them are like, it's not the rainbow, it's what it represents. And I'm like, that's like not real, right? It's like a make-believe connection that people have made and feel strongly about, but you don't have to share. Right? Like, they don't know that, though. That's the thing, is they don't. They think everyone's forcing them to be gay by talking about gay stuff. That's like, I don't know, that says more about them than anything else, right? Like, because I can listen to gay stuff and just listen to it and not be threatened by it. If you're threatened by it, that means that you might be in denial, or you are like, you got other things going on. But really, like, I'm just interested in hearing like how people live. Like, I don't know, I've always been a person who watched documentaries and shit, right? So when people explain, it's like, it's interesting to me that people live different lives than I do. That makes sense? I'm like an education buff. Okay, I know people don't like learning. It's one of those things we need to get past, is because, like, learning is good. Expanding your brain is good. You can keep expanding your brain after you leave school. It's okay. You won't be, no one will beat you up for that. It's fine. You can keep learning things. Even in your old age. New things. Things that are weird and scary to you. You're allowed to learn about them. I really do think that that's part of what's wrong with society these days, is that people are like done learning at a certain age. If that makes sense. Sarx is talking. Yeah, only paused. Oh, hang on. Wait. Oh yeah, that was something else. But same. Always been you and me. We're the same. That was yeah. Keep learning.
Available in America. We can't get it here. The new Night Court.
Yes, we all should keep learning. Keep learning. Keep expanding your brain. It prevents dementia. It prevents fucking Alzheimer's and stuff if you keep using your brain instead of just learning what you learned and then resigning to that's what you've learned. Like, it's crazy that people do that to me. It's baffling. It's upsetting even. Because, like, we live in a world that is constantly changing. You can't just decide what you think and then leave it there. That's not how it works. Sark says some episodes are on the Plex.
Threat detected.
so it's slowly getting there. Whatever you were asking for, Toxin.
What?
Whatever you were asking for, Toxin. Some episodes are up there already.
Okay, I haven't taken a look in a few days, but the
It's
last Sunday I looked and they weren't there. So no,
okay.
that's
I guess it's
I really do appreciate it. I'm not trying to be ungrateful, by the way.
no. I think he knows that. It's just it's an Autobot that snaps the stuff, so it might snap it a bit late, right?
Yeah. No, that's good. I'm glad he's not doing it himself. That would be.
No, I don't think he has the time. I don't think he has the time to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
It's funny to say that there's that much content out there now that like hand downloading something like or individual.
No, there is. That's what I was talking about earlier with the way they're
still there. I'm just saying, just now there's bots that just go and skim the
Oh, yeah.
for you.
No, I get it. I was just saying that like this is part of the overload information age that we're moving into now, that like even our political opponents are taking advantage of. They're like, there's so much information now that if we just overload them, there's no way they can keep up. And they're right. There isn't. There isn't any way we can keep up. There's too much information to keep up with. So fucking checkmate, bitch, I guess. I don't know. It's a little weird. I know that's not what you were getting at, but I'm gonna immediately made a link in my brain.
What the fuck?
Technology recharge.
There we go. Okay, so Sarks used to do it by hand for decades, but now he's went to an automated system.
The kid, absolutely. Remember, what was the thing before Plex? And it was like a big fat guy, and he had that server. What was his name? And he was like, he called himself exclamation mark or something.
I'm not sure, actually. Waiting for Cyrus to respond on that one.
Like this name, and it was like a file share.
Ooh.
Like, it was,
I was on a few different file sharing services back in the day. One of the ones that I joined was called Hotline. Oh, Sarks is saying Cody. Cody. That it? Sarks said Cody
it could have.
with a K.
You just watched it. You would watch it live. It would just stream it. It was the first streaming site,
Okay, I don't know.
and it was streaming all TV. Like it was everything.
Yeah, okay. I'm not sure.
It was like the precursor to Plex.
I don't know. Sarks says I don't know either. That was an old media server back in the day. So, maybe familiar with.
For Cody.
Yeah, Cody was something. Yeah. Oh my god. I think when I'm streaming, I might have to turn my graphics on No Man's Sky down. I'm like it's not bad on stream, but it's definitely like when I move the mouse, it's not in time with when I'm moving it. So like, definitely something going on here. I'm gonna tell them to live in one story piss. Oh wait, that was the end. That was the fucking. Never mind. That was my face. The last Facebook comment was Braden basically telling billionaires to fuck off, which is normal. It's fine. That's in fact encouraged in these days. I'm actually a little bit concerned about Elon. I'm not gonna lie. I've always had a bad feeling about Elon, but I'm also like no one voted for that guy, and he's romping around the national treasury and stuff like that. Like that's security concern. That's weird. It's strange, isn't it? Like I don't know. I'm curious what Cyrix thinks about this. Like that's not normal, right? Like that. This man was not voted for, not elected, not nothing, and he has access to almost everything? I don't think that's happened in previous history. If anything bad comes of it, I told you so. That's all. That's... I don't know enough to say that it's a bad thing immediately, but it seems weird. It seems a little weird. I'm gonna go grab a drink. Enjoy the sunset view on this ocean planet. Very nice.
Radiation protection falling. Radiation protection falling.
All right. I would like to smoke a joint. But I'm going to go into my ship. Oh, Toxin, you'll be proud. I've been laying off the weed. Like considerably. I haven't bought dabs all week. I have not done any dabs. I've only bought joints, okay? And I'm smoking those joints only like 2 joints a day. Not like 15. So I'm not stopping. Okay, but I am absolutely reducing the amount of THC I have in my brain. Like, by a lot. A lot, because I'm going through withdrawal symptoms. I know that it's a lot because I've been, like, having trouble sleeping. I've been having trouble sleeping. I've been sweating. I'm just... But, like, yeah, eventually the dreams will kick in. I'm not there yet. But I know that I've heard that. I hope so, because I like dreaming. Dreaming's fun. Yeah, no, I like dreaming. It's fun. It's like, dreams are like VR, basically. Your own little personal VR.
When I quit smoking cigarette, it was pretty crazy.
Cigarettes...
Dreams I had.
Yeah, cigarettes did that to me, too. Like,
When I quit smoking weed were next level.
yeah, no.
It's like,
Weed...
You know those AI videos I've been sharing with you?
Sure, yeah, it's like that. You're like,
that.
okay.
It's like hyper. You know what I mean?
I do have weird dreams. I have persistent dream types where I'm riding infrastructure. It's like a roller coaster, but this is how people get around on the planet that I'm on. It's like I'm a public transport system that is so extreme that it's like riding a roller coaster. And I have repeated dreams of that. Like an island society where there's roller coasters connecting each island kind of thing. It's weird. So yeah, it might be starting. But yeah, anyway, my reason for mentioning this is I am making a choice now to go smoke a joint. So I will be back in just a moment or two. I have copyright-free music that I can play in the BRB screen to keep everyone entertained. Look at me being a cool streamer, man. Oh no, Spotify has to update. This is bullshit. Tragedy. I also met a guy on Facebook recently that makes copyright-free music for people to play during their streams. So like maybe I'll check that out too, but I haven't yet, so I have to go to my backup safe list. Here we go. All right. I will be back soon. Cheers, everybody. Thank you for hanging out with me. This is a new thing, doing the Friday stream. Just all the streams now are going to be on Facebook and YouTube. I don't hate Twitch. There wasn't any. I had Doobie ask me, is like, did they do something to piss you off? Nope. Nothing. I'm just kind of admitting defeat at this point. I've been running a Twitch channel for quite a few years, and I have noticed no growth, honestly, for whatever reason. Maybe I don't advertise it enough. Maybe I'm not active on other platforms enough. But you know what? I would rather just stream on those other platforms than advertise come over to Twitch. So here I am. Here I am, folks. We're going to be streaming on YouTube and Facebook from now on. Moving forward, we're going to be doing that for probably the rest of the year. I'm going to give it a year shot. And then we're going to reassess at the end of the year. But that's the plan. Less Twitch because, you know, I looked at last year's statistics and just wasn't panning out. I'm trying to take a business angle, you know, like an efficiency route with what I'm doing this year. And yeah, just wasn't happening, man. Yeah. New year, new direction, new plan. And I appreciate all of you. You know, if you used to be over on Twitch and you're watching me on Facebook or YouTube now, I appreciate you so much for coming over. It means the world to me. Thank you. And I'll be right back real quick. Just want to smoke a doobie. It's Friday, you know? Let's go.
Warning. Threat detected.
Hello? I'm sorry, something went wrong with my game.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it just started lagging hardcore. Like, my whole stream is fucked up. I'm still recovering. No, I think it's OBS. I don't know what's happening. It's streaming at 60,000 kbps. What the fuck? What the fuck? My stream went haywire. Oh. Oh, brother. Am I okay? Am I still live? What's happening?
I can hear you.
Oh my god. No, we're just on Discord. So, like, you're not, you know. I don't think my stream's still live. What the fuck? That's nuts. What happened? What the hello? Am I still here? What's happening? Oh no, oh god. Okay, I didn't close anything. Okay, no, we're still here. It's recovering. No Man's Sky just went on a major, like, crash hitch. I don't know what was happening with the planet that I was on. Wow. Okay, hang on. I think my stream is slowly recovering. That's nuts. Okay. So we're back. I guess I can keep playing No Man's Sky. I don't know. I'm gonna reboot the game. What the fuck? Okay, all right. Sorry. Yeah. I don't know what happened there, Cyrus. This is my bad. Okay. I'm working on it. I don't know what happened. I literally just went to go pee, and then everything went to chaos. And when I came back, I was at 50,000 bit rate. 50,000. What? That's too much. That's too many bits. That's too many bits, sir. I do have my stream set up to cast on Facebook and YouTube at 15,000 kps. kbps. I'm probably saying that wrong. 15,000 will give you a good 1080p 60 FPS image with no degradation. Okay. 50,000 kbps will give you a CPU overload, basically. I don't know why, like, what the fuck? It should be fixed now. Maybe. Do you not see a game? Are you not seeing a game? Shit. You should be seeing a game. Oh, there it is. Okay, all right. Perfect. All right, never mind. Never mind. I have a delay on my end. We're good. Jesus Christ. All right. Ridiculous. Okay. I think it's Spotify, actually. That didn't happen until I booted Spotify. And I heard from a friend recently that Spotify has been interfering with their streams. So, fix your shit. Fix your shit, Spotify. That's the only thing I changed, is when I left my stream, I booted up Spotify to play some music while we were in BRB mode. And then my stream went to shit, so I can now confirm what I heard someone else say on Threads earlier. Which made no sense to me, and I assumed they were full of shit. But no, here we are. With me booting Spotify and having my stream be all messed up. So, they're onto something. I just had the same experience. A little weird. Please fix, I guess. I'll just close Spotify for now and not do that again. Okay, alright. That was weird. Anyway, Radman Ken, thank you for liking the stream, buddy. I appreciate you. I love your streams. I do feel bad that I never talk in your streams, okay? I just like them and move on. But you're always streaming when I'm driving delivery shifts. Like, I can't... It's not safe for me to interact with the stream while I'm driving. If I see it happening, though, I will hit the like button. Not while I'm driving. I mean, like I park, and then I scroll around until I get an order. And when I'm scrolling around, I always see Radman Ken making fucking awesome ass.
Everything a Radman can with.
You know, Radman Ken, he's on Twitch too. You should look him up. He's a really good guy. He plays Super Mario Brothers for most of his time, but he just like. I don't know, man. Like, everybody is very engaged. He's got very active chatters that talk about all sorts of shit, so it's an entertaining time. I'm gonna be honest, it's not even so much him as it is all of the people in his stream that keep me entertained. He's just playing Super Mario Brothers. Or they're playing a thing called, Kaizo. Kaizo? Anyway, it's a mod of Super Mario Brothers that allows people to make their own maps. So they just play endless Super Mario Brothers forever. And they're really good at it. I'm not that good at platformer games. Okay, you know, you gotta jump at just the right spot and then jump again before the fucking platform gives away underneath you, you know, like that kind of thing. I'm absolute shit. I'm absolute shit at that. But this guy, amazing. It's like, I can't even believe he's actually playing the game when I watch him play. It's like, holy shit. But, you know, he's like 40. He's probably been doing it since the Super Nintendo came out, you know, so. That's why I went back to pinball, man. I've been playing a lot of pinball. I fucking forgot how much I love pinball, how big of a part of it, like, my life it was, and how much better I can be at it now that I'm an adult. Like, that's the weird thing about it. I only got to play pinball really enthusiastically in arcades when I was a kid. I was, like, very young. I was, like, 7 or 8, 10, 12. And then arcades kind of, like, disappeared, you know? Like, they just... Actually going out to play pinball just became a stupid use of money. People back in the day, shit was so cheap that, like, throwing quarters into a machine didn't really matter. Everybody had quarters because all of your stuff was, like, dollars to buy, so you had quarter change. Like, that's how that worked in the early 90s. It doesn't work like that anymore. Like, everybody's using plastic. People are surprised when I use cash now. Anyone that you go to a store and you use your change, they're like, holy fuck, change. I haven't seen this in a while. It's like, Jesus Christ.
Oh my god, there's a fucking huge giant walker robot with a giant sword for a head. Oh my
What?
goodness.
What? Take a picture. I'm gonna have to make a No Man's Sky, like, encyclopedia in our Discord where you guys can take pictures of this weird shit and share it. In the meantime, just put it in the Discord. I want to see this stuff. That's crazy. Oh, if you don't know about the photo mode, you can hit X and then actually go over to photo mode and hit F. and then yeah, and then it'll save it in Steam, and then you can actually like use Steam to send it to people. Take a picture of that shit. Because this game's so big that no one's seeing the same thing at the same time, you know what I mean? If you're in different places, it's
Send it?
totally different. I'm actually not sure. Hang on. Okay, so we're both online in Steam. So if you go into Steam, go right-click on me, go send a message, and then hit the little thumbtack, or the paperclip, sorry, and then send last screenshot. Upload last screenshot. Or go through your list, upload an image, but that'll open your browser. It's almost easier just to do last screenshot. There it is. Oh, what the fuck? It's crazy, man.
Toxic protection.
Oh wait, I think I've seen those ones. Can you get materials from them? Those are like trees. Those are the trees on the planet, right?
No.
No?
This is a straight up, it's drilling into the ground. It's like the sentinels that are around it.
Oh shit, really? Okay, well, interesting.
Here, I'll take a picture of this. I didn't notice it doing that before.
Yeah, no, I've not seen that before. That's new. The detail on the planet's got so much better, though. Like, I don't know. Like, look, there's like a mountain range in the background, and I'm on the foothills right now. Like, that's crazy. And there's fog, environmental fog, between me and, like, the next mountain range, you know? That shit never happened before. Super cool. Okay. So we're still good on YouTube. That's good, Cyrus. And we're good on Facebook as well. So every broadcast as usual. Oh, that's neat. That's really cool. It's like drilling into the ground. Huh. Yep, no, I've not come across those yet. I think that's a dissonant. Is that a dissonant world? Dissonant worlds is where like the Atlas drones basically have full control and they're doing all sorts of weird stuff on those planets.
There
So I think
different types of drones I haven't seen before.
yeah, so I think you discovered one of the
Like
Atlas
material
planets.
on the ground.
Yeah. You discovered one of their planets, man. That's cool.
I'm gonna go take a few more jumps.
Technology.
All right, let's go.
Okay, I'm gonna make a jump too. Let's go somewhere new. Finally got the hyperdrive fuel to do it. Where do we go though? We're currently in Simuz. We can jump to. Most of the planets around me need special drives to get to. I don't know, we can go down here. A dissonant system or a water system? Or, dissonant.
Dissonance. I hardly know her.
Dissonant. That's what you're in right now. It's got those weird, robotic
I don't
planets.
know, I just took off.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure that you can only find what you're seeing in, dissonant systems. But those are like a new type. They're pretty common. I'm seeing quite a few around my area, actually. I'm only seeing water as an alternative. They're all water systems. Like, I got nothing, like, I'm not opposed to it, but like, that's the only two types I'm seeing here. Water and dissonant, that's it. Oh, this one's an M9F, but I can't jump there. It needs a cadmium drive. Alright, I guess we're jumping to a water system. I'm gonna pick one with a lot of planets. Hey, do the gas giants look different on the map? Like, like when I'm jumping somewhere? I feel like this one might have a gas giant. Maybe. Braden, you've been taking pretty pictures in Far Cry New Dawn lately? I haven't played Far Cry New Dawn. I played Far Cry 5. New Dawn is the sequel to 5, right? Before 6 happened? It was like a 5.5? That one is a really pretty game, though, from what it looked like. It's like a post-apocalyptic thing, right? After the cult launched the nukes. And then the nukes made all of the wildlife change. Which isn't exactly true, but we all like to think that in popular culture, so they went with it. Like, that is sort of how it works. The stuff in Chernobyl now is different than the stuff around Chernobyl. But it's not, like, noticeable. It's noticeable at, like, a genetic level. Except for the worms. Apparently, the earthworms in Chernobyl have gotten massive, and that's kind of creepy. Like, worms get bigger when there's radiation to process in the dirt. We didn't know this until we, like, had radiation to process in the dirt for a long time. But look it up. Radiation worms. That's all you gotta search. It's a real thing. Earthworms can get like arm-sized almost. It's just so like it's kind of like rad roaches, but it's not the roaches. It's the earthworms apparently. So that's nature's way of processing the toxic soil. So it's kind of beautiful at the same time that planets like like that's a thing, because they'll eat up the radioactive dirt and shit out non-radioactive dirt. Amazing. It might still be a little bit radioactive, but it's less radioactive after it passes through the big worm body. That's the whole point. And then multiple times pass through worm bodies. Eventually, it's okay. Right? It takes 10,000 years, but it's that's how the Earth deals with that sort of stuff. Right? Yeah, exactly, Brandon. It's an awesome game. Yeah. Same with No Man's Sky. I think a lot of people didn't explore No Man's Sky enough to like see the beauty in it. They were kind of just focused on the quests and stuff, but this game is really in the random generation system. It's one of the best ever created. They've been refining it ever since. The fact that, like, this planet that I've landed on, if no one else lands on it, I'll be the only one to ever see it. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, it's all for you. It's all for you. It's kind of neat. I'm really, really, really looking forward to this same company's new game. They have a new game called Light No Fire, which is basically a medieval No Man's Sky, where instead of traveling to different planets...
Not medieval, a Dungeons and Dragons style.
It's kind of Dungeons and Dragons style. Yeah, medieval is the wrong term because, like, I guess.
You got weird creatures and elves.
Yeah, it's like you're riding dragons and there's goblins and stuff, and but it's just instead of multiple planets, it's the same planet with different biomes. So like
a very huge, actual Earth-sized planet.
Exactly, it's like a massive Earth-sized planet where if you explore long enough, you enter different biomes, and instead of different planets, the different biomes are the planets, and then they kind of knit them all together into one big world. And that's the next game by this company, and I'm very excited for it. I think that'll be great. In theory, they can put, like, you know, there's 3 different races in this game. They could have different races, so you could join each one maybe as a different starting point on the planet. Who knows? Like, I don't know how they're going to do it. But it sounds great. Sounds really cool. Yes. Yeah, no, yeah, sorry, we're not saying it will be like exactly the same size as this game. I think No Man's Sky will be bigger. They're making a smaller game that's more detailed on purpose. But still, imagine a planet that is as big as Earth, and you're exploring it.
Realize how big it is.
Yeah, like well, yeah, I've traveled a bit. I kind of know a little bit. Like I've done a lot of on. Me and my family and my dad used to road trip a lot. We've driven all the way down to like fucking California, all the way across the states, up like big squares, just crisscrossing across the entire fucking North America, basically. We even drove down to Mexico when I was younger, but I was so young I don't remember it, unfortunately. They went a little early. Like, this would be great to do with everybody. Also, I was so young that I got pneumonia from the climate change, that bringing me to Mexico while I was an infant. But that's besides the fact. I survived. It's all good. But yeah, no, that's what they're doing with their next game. Instead of being in space, you're going to be able to, like, travel so far on the same planet that you get climate sickness. No, I'm just kidding. But right, we'll be in a desert, and then you'll keep traveling through the desert. You'll hit temperate forests, and then you'll eventually hit northern fucking ice caps. Like, that's the idea. I think it's pretty cool. I'm excited about it. Also, you get to fly dragons and stuff. They showed that off pretty predominantly in the trailer. I don't know, but instead of No Man's Sky, yeah, like. Same company too, so I'm very psyched. I think they'll do it right. They've been refining this procedural generation technology for the entire 10 years they've been running this game. Next year it'll be 10 years. It's 9 years of No Man's Sky. And all free updates. They never paid. There's no DLC for this game. Right? Like, that's the other beautiful thing, and the reason why I keep playing it. They would have charged me for these updates, I would have been out a long time ago. But they've all been free, and they just keep slugging forward. And I truly believe that's so that they can refine the technology for their next game. As soon as they ace the No Man's Sky thing, they're going to be like, all right, let's do this again, but even bigger. Oh, I really want to get that Kingdom, God damn it, was it Kingdom Come 2? The first game didn't really make any marks, but the second game has got so much work put it, like, there has not been a video game that has had as much work put into it as Kingdom Come 2 since
Titanium-rich asteroid.
since Baldur's Gate. Oh yeah, that's a thing. They notify you now which asteroids are like the ones you want to mine if you're out of fuel. And I have the first game, but I didn't ever finish it. Oh yeah, Elite is the only game that can ever compete with No Man's Sky. I agree. Yes. Elite is starting their colonization stage. So like me and Toxin, I think, are going to check that out, I believe, at some point. And like if we can make a colony or something, we'll do it. It seems it's a little unfortunate that update seems to come out at like the exact same time that Monster Hunter Wilds I think is coming out. But
What update is that?
the Elite one where you can make planets, build like colonies and stuff. I'm assuming that we're gonna have to make a whole lot of money in that game before we can do that. I don't think it's gonna be cheap. I don't think it's gonna be something that everyone can do. It's gonna be like one of those. Can you buy a fucking, capital ship like you have? You might want to sell that capital ship so you can build a base instead. Like, I think that's what it's coming to.
Yeah, you never know. You might be right.
I hope they make it a newbie thing. Introduce it like they want everyone to go start a colony somewhere, maybe. Government subsidized program where everybody has colony building tools. I'm thinking how Elite works, right? It's always like an actual like democratic reason why we're doing this shit as a space society, you know? So maybe they'll do that. Maybe it'll be like everyone gets a house. Go. We need to outdo because we just fought and won a war with those aliens, right? Was it the Thargoids in Elite? That was the idea. So after the Thargoid threat, maybe the space government is going to subsidize we all build bases to like outpace the Thargoids. Expand the human bubble. Yeah, that's the next stage of Elite, basically. Sorry, if you haven't heard about it, that is the next stage of Elite. Is they're letting all of us players colonize planets and build bases, and they have an RTS system basically where you actually use because Frontier also makes Jurassic Park games and like all of their simulation base building games, like they're taking that tech and the stuff they've learned from those games and they're putting it into Elite so you can build your own bases. And like we're building roads and streets and buildings and stuff, and it looks pretty cool.
Holy shit, that's a huge fucking... Oh, sorry. Wow, perspective can be weird in this game.
Oh, brother. I play this game in VR sometimes. Perspective being different is no joke. I'm happy to say with this new update, they also updated the VR mode to run incredibly smooth. I've never had a better experience in VR with this game than recently. Like, I don't dare stream it, okay, but on my own, it works, and that's great. My PC is not powerful enough to stream games this advanced in VR because my computer's doing the VR. It's doing everything it can just to make the VR part work. But I really need like a new graphics card. A 30 or 40 series would be beautiful. But I've never been broker. Like, we have never had less money. because of the way the world is going right now. Seriously, like all of the money I used to have to spend on video games is going to groceries because food is too much. It's killing me. Also, I used to have a better job. I really did. But it is what it is. We've been driving. I'm getting a lot of delivery shifts. You know, even though my car is breaking down. Fuck. But this is why we're actually taking into account what you said earlier. If we do sell this house and move, we should go somewhere where there's more opportunities. I guess, like, goddamn. I could do so many things, probably. I could work so well at a computer shop or an electronics store or something like that, but I'm not, like, there is none here that I haven't worked at and already been fired from. It's time to move.
Toxic protection fully.
Yeah, Sarks. If you haven't kicked No Man's Sky up recently, the last update has been huge. Really groundbreakingly changing. In apparently some awful ways for my save game, but might not be the same for you. It's but definitely worth checking out again if you've been away from the game for a while. Highly recommend.
Oh, I'm gonna die out here for sure.
Oh no. Are you in too deep, sir?
Yeah, I went way deep.
Oh no. I can't help you. I have no idea where you are. Excuse me. Oh, I think I'm gonna start playing, well, keep playing Kerbal Space Program 2, because I was one of the unfortunate early investors into that game, and it turns out that the roadmap has been canceled. They're not going to complete the game. All of the things that well, not all of the things, but most of the things that I invested in are not going to happen. And this is sad, but I want to stream the game because what is there is really good. But I also want to warn people not to buy it because it's still available for sale on Steam for some fucking reason. And the roadmap is still up as if it's going to happen for some fucking reason. So I think I might stream that game just as a public awareness thing. If anyone is looking into buying it and then sees me streaming it, I'm going to ensure that they understand that this is all you're going to get. That roadmap is false. You're not going to get colonization and all of the other things that they wanted to do. They literally pulled the plug after KSP2 got to having the exact same amount of content as KSP1. It's a better version of the first game. Yes, but it is not going to ever be everything that they promised it was going to be. And it's crazy that they literally it's still for sale. It's still for sale with the false promises. So I feel almost obligated to like let people know, I guess, since I have already made the poor choice of buying it, to not let don't make the same poor choice I did. I guess I don't know what. I hate to say that because I love Kerbal Space Program as a franchise. But like, they literally pumped out a sequel, promised a bunch of things, and as soon as the sequel superseded the first game in the slightest, they pulled the plug. That's it. So they did mislead people. And it's too late for me, but doesn't mean it has to be too late for you. And the cruel part about this is that it's so much better than the first game. They actually made what is there so much better than what existed. And that's why I think the bigwigs looked at it and they were like, this is enough. Why would you want to do more? Because they put that much effort into it. It turned out to be like AAA. When it wasn't supposed to be. So it's a weird it's almost like a gaming success story if it didn't end up in failure. I don't know how to describe it. It's a unique situation. I swear to God, I just smoked a joint, and then I had a roach that I was going to smoke from the joint, and now I can't find it. Oh well. But if you're not familiar with Kerbal Space Kerbal Space Program, if you're not familiar with it, it is an indie game that was basically made because it mimics I don't want to say like it mimics the space program recorded physics, basically 1-to-1. So what you launch in that game is, according to NASA, what would happen if you launched that thing. Like, they've done all the math on this after repeated launches over and over again. You want to say SpaceX, whatever, I don't care what space agency you're into, but the math it's the same. The math doesn't change. So it's a fun game to play. You basically get to make your own rocket and then see if it launches. And it's a very humble humble reminder that none of us are rocket scientists. The things you think would work most often don't work very well, and you get to see in real time why. It's pretty fun. I like it. We used to play a game like that in elementary school. I don't remember what it was, but it was like build the most aerodynamic rocket you could, and then you would launch the rocket, and if it wasn't aerodynamic, it wouldn't like do as well and get as high of a score. Kerbal is that, basically. But like, there was a game, a rocket game we used to play in elementary school, like a lot, here in Alberta. And I don't remember what it was. I don't remember the name. I don't think anyone... Yeah, Intercept game was shut down, but they were bought by Take-Two, so hopefully there's some hope. Yep, nope, that's why the game's up for sale still, is that they didn't... It's not completely shut down. It exists. It's still out there. The rights for it are in the void. That's... you know, but you're right. Yes, somebody bought the company, so hopefully they finished it. I don't know. Yeah, a lot of us don't have too much faith.
Mouse.
But
I found like a boss.
really? Oh yeah. Sometimes there is.
Lost.
Yeah, sometimes there is alien bosses on planets now. Is that what you found?
Yeah, there's like 3.
A brood lord or something?
It showed up for a second, then disappeared.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's the thing now. There's alien encounters that are basically boss battles on planets. Yeah.
It's called something of the many mouths.
Oh. Yep, nope, that's... I heard about this in one of the updates. Haven't found it myself. The thing about this game is that you just gotta fly around until it introduces that shit to you. Right? It's like a, I don't know, it depends on you exploring. It's like it almost doesn't happen until you visit a certain number of systems, right? And then all of a sudden a new quest is introduced.
Oh, here it is. The many mouths exterminate. Oh shit, I'm fucking them up. Get fucked.
Yeah! Kick them asses.
Get wrecked.
Get wrecked, son. Here, I'm landing at a station. Maybe I can warp to you. Hang on.
Oh, fuck. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I don't even have a bolt caster, honestly, so like... I don't know how much use I'll be.
Ah!
I can shoot a mining bee, Nav. Oh, we're not in a party, so I can't even warp there. Oh, it's all good.
I'd have to like, yeah, join on me.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine.
But I've already killed it.
Nice.
I got
Winning.
a weird item I had
Winning.
before.
The rights were bought by a private equity firm. No. But that kind of legal stuff you see, Sarks, is like exactly what I'm talking about. Like it's still available, like for sale because
Bernie Burns bought Rooster Teeth back.
yeah, I heard about that. Didn't Rooster Teeth like is
What happened
okay?
to living in?
What happened to Rooster Teeth though? Didn't Rooster Teeth shut down because someone was being unfair to their employees? But was that the people who bought
A
them?
bit of everything, dude. Like honestly.
Okay, I was confused because I'm like, are we happy they're back or?
Like I don't know, man. I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either. I did see they're back though. Like that's cool. And I heard that they might be resparking a project that was like a feature film, a feature Rooster Teeth film, but it was shut down right before everything went badly.
They had one of their main stars start dating a fan,
Okay.
and that's never a good scene.
No, that's not good. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what actually happened, but hopefully it's a good thing, I guess. I don't know. Comedy, you know.
Like their podcast, but I kind of like. I mean,
I don't know.
a snippet in time, right? Like
That's
they're supposed to end, you know.
yeah, that's kind of how I felt about the announcement, but we'll see what they do. Maybe it'll be good.
Yeah, no, I'm not here hating. I liked it when I was on, honestly.
Yeah, no, if they come back and being disgustingly right-wing or something weird like that, then like, maybe it should have ended, but don't think that'll happen. I have no evidence that it will. I just, you know, people like Joe Rogan have disappointed me in the past. That's all I'm saying. I used to watch news radio. I thought he was a pretty cool guy, and then all of a sudden he just turned into a right-wing asshole. So he's a funny stand-up comedian.
He's got 47
Yeah.
swim trunks, never seen the ocean.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, man.
He is one of those, yeah. He's a weird guy, and I don't know if I can, you know, but like, I used to watch news radio before he had any power and any flair, and he was kind of a funny guy, so I don't know what to think. He used to be cool, and then he got corrupted by money and power. Well, it's weird how that works, right? Shocker. Yep. No, sorry. So yeah, back to KSB2. I hope they continue to develop. Like, it hasn't been taken off the market, and every time they're questioned about it, like they say it's not over, and to have faith. So
Oh my god, a giant leviathan.
you know, and if it was over,
Giant leviathan. Oh
they
my
would have
God.
pulled it from sale, right? So I don't know.
Did he really destroy that island? Interesting.
Well, either way, I'm gonna start streaming what's left of Kerbal Space Program 2 because it's awesome. I like making rockets, and it's fun to like have the viewers be like, put that part on. I want to see what happens. And then you launch the rocket and it goes horribly wrong, and it's 100% just for them, right? It's one of those things. What the fuck? I'm trying to land, brother.
I'm trying to land on this ship.
It's time for bed for old Dip. Cheers, buddy. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it.
I think I'm gonna go smoke a joint, my friend.
Yeah.
I think it's my turn. I think it's my turn.
It is that time. It's my turn. Oh my god, this planet is crazy. This, like, who would want to live here? Again, I also understand that most of the alien life forms were just born here. It wasn't their choice. That's kind of how the planet works. No. That's how planets work. We were just born on, like, we're just here on Earth, man. I didn't ask to be on Earth. These fucking weird aliens.
We came from the dirt.
Yeah, we came from, yep.
You're the universe experience that from.
No, I know that, but like that part of that process is just like not having a choice in where you experience, I guess. Maybe we had a choice and then we get our memory wiped. That could be. But you're right. Yeah, the universe builds consciousnesses so that it can consciousness itself for some reason. And that's what we are. That's what this is. We're sensors. We're probes. Basically, like, you know, like the universe experiencing its experiencing. I give up. I'm sorry. I'll be right back quick. Appreciate y'all for being here. I'm also going to smoke something. Because why not? If my friend is going to smoke something, why would I not smoke something? It just... I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for being here.
Thermal protection falling.
All right. Hello. I've returned. Whee!
Damage detected.
All right. Except my cats totally stole my chair. I have to evict my kitty. 1 sec. I'm sorry. No. It was a good effort. She loves my computer chair so much that she, like, literally will steal it from me the moment I stand up to use the washroom or something. It's cute and annoying at the same time. Like, you know, she just she's just stealing my warmth, I think. She feels like she's king shit sitting in the throne chair or something. I don't know. However, cat toys. I don't try to figure out the cat ways. They just happen. And I deal with them. That's how cats work. They're not going to change their behavior because you suggested they should. Dogs will, in a heartbeat. That's why they're so easily trainable. Dogs are like, oh shit, I'm upsetting you. I'll change my behavior immediately, my master, to please you better. That's how dogs are. Cats are like, fuck you if you don't like it. I'm going to do this anyway. That's just how they are. It's dogs are man's best friend. Cats are just man's acquaintance. Yeah. They are. Cats are man's acquaintance. They're not partying up with us for the quest. You know what I mean? Like, dogs are. They're with you no matter what. You know, that's why I respect dogs. I don't own a dog. Okay, but I respect them because they are with their owners no matter what. It's the owner's choice. The dog is just there to back it up, basically. Cats are not like that. Cats basically have their own plans, and if you don't back them up, then they're just assholes. You kind of end up finding a cat that coincides with your plans. You're like, okay, yes, I want you to sit there. That's good. Because even if you told them not to sit there, they're gonna sit there. That's just... I don't know why I'm talking about this now, but I am, so.
Get talked about.
Mm-hmm. Get talked on. I was petting my kitty, that's why I was talking about that. She just takes my chair. Like, I was out of the room for a couple minutes. And obviously the lights are still on, everything's still going on, but nope, cat took my chair.
I wouldn't believe how high I am. My eyes are getting so high.
I am too, actually. I smoked a joint. I'm not smoking many joints lately, and now I'm like completely fucking blasted. Which is good, because that means my tolerance is going down. It wasn't even that... It wasn't even that strong of a joint. Look, I was doing a gram of dabs a day for a while there.
A gram of dab-a-doo.
A gram of dab-a-doo, and that's not good for your tolerance, that's for sure. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun while it lasts. Holy shit, I got into more TV shows with my wife than I have in, like, a year. No joke. That's just... shit, we watched 2 entire series, but, like, she knows the name of them. I don't even know the name of them half the time. We've watched a lot of episodes of The Goldbergs as a sitcom.
Oh, yeah.
That's actually a pretty good show. And,
Yeah, my wife likes that.
yep, it's quality. And then we watched a couple crime dramas. I wish I knew the names, but like one of them was a real crime story. But it was kind of like done up like a movie. It wasn't like they were telling the story of what happened, but it was actors acting it out, I guess. I don't remember what it was called. I wish I did. because it was actually really good. Oh, and then I made her watch all of Secret Level. Didn't really like make her, she actually started kind of enjoying, but there's the new series by, hey, Scottish, British. That's an interesting name. Scottish, British, Turkai. Thank you for following the page, I appreciate that. Just happened like a couple minutes ago. But it was, what I was saying, it was a basically like a, I don't know. It was a weird crime drama. It was kind of like, I guess it had like, she's really into those. I mean, that's a normal thing. I think most women are like, into crime dramas. They live in a more dangerous world than us men do. I don't mean that in a weird way. I'm just speaking for facts. Therefore, crime dramas are in. That's why those do so well. People are like, holy shit. How did they survive? How did I survive? Questions in view. Whoa! This planet's weird. I don't like it. Sorry, I got sidetracked. I was talking about stuff, and then I landed on a planet, and it's basically just bugs. This whole planet is bugs.
Units received.
It's got like wasp hives all over the ground. The trees look like thoraxes.
Received.
I hate it. Oh god, these trees have wings. Okay. Alright.
Units.
Like moth wings. Oh. And it's brown and purple. And a weird iridescent purple. So the iridescent purple looks cool, but then it's sticking out of just like brown. What can brown do for you? Oh yeah. Oh, I hate it. I hate it. This place sucks. Oh, big crater.
Oh, cool. There's like Nuclear Galaxy First Contact Battle of White. It's got like weird metallic coated hexagon shaped planet.
Oh yeah, I've been to one of those before. They're pretty rare.
Here go land.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, go land on it. They're really trippy. They're not real planets. I'm pretty sure those like are planets built by a previous alien race or something. Because they're like manufactured. They look like metal. I haven't found one in recent times, so I bet they look even cooler than they used to. But they've always been a thing in this game. Pretty hard to find. I think the closer you get to the center of the galaxy, which you have been working on, right? The more you do that, the weirder the shit you'll find is. And then also the more you upgrade your drives to go to like indium, cadmium, all those.
Oh yeah, no,
the-
that's
yeah.
great.
Right, yes, but that also, it also changes like the closer you get to the center of the solar system. So like those, all of the systems get weirder the closer you are to the middle. That increases the RNG basically to do weird things that you haven't seen.
Very.
I just found a big old solid chunk of gold. Gold! Can mine that gold? Nope. Gold.
I feel like I haven't gotten any closer to the center.
Yeah, no, it takes quite a few jumps. It's really big. Like really, really big.
Like a video on how to get to the center of the galaxy quicker.
Well, black holes. I think that's what you're going to find, but that was when I looked it up in like this game's been out 9 years, right? So like I looked that up probably 5 years ago and black holes was the answer, but it has changed since then. So maybe there's a different answer now.
Units received.
It's crazy to think that it's been that long, but it really has. Like this game is like, that's turned into like, I don't know, just the biggest journey. I remember telling people when I bought this game, I had friends that I don't have now. That also has a clue. And when I told them about it, they didn't believe anything I said. They just like kind of like assumed that like they don't have tech to do that. It was the first procedural generated game, basically, besides like Diablo 2 back in the day. Like we have made isometric maze maps and stuff for like RPG games, but like we had never done anything big 3D like this and fully procedurally generated. That was what made this game special. It was the first one to fucking go all the way and do that, and it kind of sucked at first. It wasn't very good. Fast forward, and they have, you know, refined the technology to make all of the planets that we're visiting actually interesting, and quite impressed, you know. And they did it all for free. They didn't make us download any DLCs or pay for anything, you know. That
Is Chow here?
Chow was here. I don't know if they're still.
Because it says if I get to a portal, and I can't remember how to get to a portal. If I dial all the first relics, and I have all the relics, so I have the first one.
Oh, you need all the glyphs. You need the glyphs now.
I already have them all.
You have all the glyphs? Okay, you need to find a portal. If you have the glyphs, you need to like find a portal. And then the portal entry device is where you input all of those glyphs. So if you have the glyphs, it's like a Stargate. Literally, if you've ever seen Stargate, you know, when they input the runes.
Wondering how you get to one of them.
It should be part of that quest, shouldn't it? Buck, cheers. Thank you for the Facebook version of a raid. I appreciate you, dude. Hope your stream went well. Yeah, Elite was the first space game back in the 80s. You're right. Yeah. It's cool that Elite's still going, too. Like, they rebooted. Kind of like trying to keep it going. I think it is still going. It's just people nowadays get bored if you don't make new stuff happen. It's still a solid game. We're out here exploring space. Space! The final frontier. Or something. I don't know. Cheers, Buck and crew. Hope you've... Again, I hope you've had a great night. Give you a nice little view here. We're playing a cool sci-fi game that kind of like takes its inspiration from 1960s, 70s sci-fi comics and stuff.
How do I
Pretty
find
cool.
that ship that takes me to the multiplayer area?
Oh, yeah,
That takes me to different areas
yep.
that I've been to before, and I'm pretty sure that I should be able to find a phone.
When you're in space in your ship, you gotta hit X and then use Q and E to scroll through the menu, and you'll see one of them is...
Space anomaly.
Yes, that's the one.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm, sir. In fact, I'm going to summon my own anomaly.
Oh, I'll see you there.
I think that's how it works.
Technology recharge.
Awesome. Yes, cheers, Buck. I know how it is. Have a good sleep. I know as soon as I end my stream, I'm like, I'm out. I'm eating food. I'm going to bed. That's I get it. I still appreciate it. So, you know, thank you for thinking of me at the end of your stream. Have yourself a good sleep, sir. This guy's ship. This guy's got like a little fucking Millennium Falcon. It's like half though. It's like half a Falcon. We'll cut off the Millennium part. It's just a Falcon. Or it's just a Millennium. Depends on how you look at it. I think there's probably multiple anomalies. I don't know if we ended up on the same one. I don't... This is where the whole multiverse thing comes in. It'll fit like 30 of us on each anomaly. Oh yeah, back at this end though. I don't know if you found it, but if you go back to like where that spear is, you can find all the different upgrade stations. This is important because then you can go around to planets and dig up the ancient data or whatever the fuck. I forget what they're called actually. But you go basically uncovering buried technologies, and then you turn it into these guys, and you can craft all sorts of crazy things. All the new stuff they've added is basically behind a barrier of you going and digging up ancient technology. Bring the ancient technology here, and they'll turn it into modern technology. Which, I mean... I didn't design this shit. That's what they decided. Okay, that's how it works. As an archaeologist, you're rewarded with new stuff. And then over here is the go anywhere teleporter, if that's what you're looking for. Is that you basically, this bitch is a Stargate. We go over here, and any community linked thing, so like people can submit their buildings, their colonies, their bases and stuff as a community visitable place. So people just build crazy shit, upload it here to show off. Like, just for an example, we're gonna go to Toby's lake house. I assume Toby uploaded this as a lake house because it's cool. If not, then I apologize, but we're going there anyway. That's what this portal's for. It's the community portal. You built something cool, you can upload it to show up on the portal. Anyone can go there. I think Toby's lake house was cooler than I expected because it's taking a little while to load here. Holy shit. There we go. Yes, ma'am. Is my cat meowing at me? Oh god. Are we stuck in the ground? Did it load wrong? Oh fuck. No, maybe not. Hang on. Don't panic. Don't panic. Yeah, no, I don't know if this worked right. Oh, there it is. Perfect. Winning. That's weird. They figured out how to hold you in a room until it's loaded. Strange. This is the lake house? This is Toby's lake house? Is this all it is? I don't believe you. That doesn't make it. That. Why would you upload this? Anyway, that's what you get. You get community uploads. So, like, people just... I feel like there's more to this that I'm missing. So I'm gonna kind of try and go uphill to get a vantage point. I feel like that's it. That's Toby's lake house is a fucking... Alright. That's cool. I could upload the fucking basic box I built too.
Some of it might not be their choice, it just might be the last person who used it, right?
I mean, I can't edit their stuff, so like, I don't know. I think maybe that was something before the new update. I feel like I got it wiped out by the new...
Fucking pain in the ass. I don't know how to get to the fucking center of the galaxy.
Yeah. Here, I'm gonna just click another random one. Yeah. I think the recent update might have messed up some of these. Yeah, quite a few of them are not even loading. Alright, well, never mind then. The new update broke all the bases.
Yeah, I think we're gonna need to wait for people to be online, actually online.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. Oh well. I can transport to my my base, which is not much. I named a planet Waglaba. It reminded me of Dagobah when I landed. Oh, right, and I named these things Saurons because look, like little eye of Sauron just rolling around, doing its thing. We need to cook something, I'm pretty sure. We got carbon, ferrite, oxygen. I don't.
Copy the carbon store.
Copper, that's it. Cook the copper. Do it.
Technology recharge.
Winning. Hey, Fuller Heart Creations. Cheers. Hope you're having a good one. Thank you for liking the old stream. Oh, also sharing it. Appreciate it. We're hanging out in space. 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 It says offer food. I have no food for poor alien pop. Perfect.
Technology recharge.
So I can continue doing my quests, I guess. I apparently have to go to a hollow terminus again to talk to Artemis. Back and forth and back and forth. Get all that done, though. Oh, here I am in wherever the hell this is. All right, this place. I remember. I have no idea where I'm going. Okay. So I've been there. Been there. We've been here. I ain't never been there. That's where I'm going. We found it. Okay. Just explore all the shit, huh? Just go ahead, explore it all. Just fly away. Do the thing. Luke, thank you for following. I don't have like on-screen alerts for that, but I did notice and I appreciate it. The page grows. One step closer to Wilbur world domination. Okay, alright. Don't want to publicly announce that that's the plan, but it isn't not the plan. Just perfect. Moving on. These little guys. Waddle on, little ones. Waddle on. Yes. They're cute. I like them. This thing not. Kill it. Kill it! Kill it! Alright. Oh, there's sentinels out here. Are you kidding me? Really? 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 Eat shit, sentinel drones. Here's how you get rid of sentinels, okay? I've learned a plan. You just dig into the ground. They don't follow you. They're a bunch of nerds, okay? All you have to do, well, they will follow you if you don't make some turns and stuff, but if you go over here and make a little zigzag, there we go. No more sentinels. Where did I go? Underground like a golfer. Eat shit. Alien police force. Bite me. Then I pop out of the ground at a different spot entirely. None the wiser. That's right. Winning.
I'm calling it.
Luke, thank you for following. I appreciate you. It was 3 minutes ago. I'm slow. A little slow to respond. Maybe I said that already. Maybe I already said it. I don't know.
I'm taking off, dude.
Oh, good night, sir. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate you.
Have a good one, dude.
Yeah, man, you too. Catch you next time, whenever that is. Excuse me. I'm gonna go land at this station. Alright, I'm gonna land at this station. Then I'll probably, you know, I might be done myself. I don't know what else to do. I'm flying around this game, but I have said everything I need to say. Everything from here on out probably shouldn't be taken as canon. Does that make sense? I'm gonna land this shit. And I'm gonna go cook me some food, eat, and go to bed. But I appreciate y'all tuning in for the Friday stream. It was fun. I had a good time. I hope you had a good time too. Like, definitely we'll be back this same time next week. Similar drill. Yeah. I think that's a good place to call it. Have a great night, everyone. Cyrix, thank you for tuning in over on the tube of views. Everyone else that might be watching in the background, I appreciate you as well. The Friday nights are a guaranteed stream. I've been kind of sporadic with my schedule lately. So I just, you know, I want to say for the YouTube people, Friday night guaranteed. If you got nothing to do, tune into the channel. I'm here basically guaranteed every Friday. I can't promise more than that right now. Life's crazy. You understand. But yeah, cheers. If you do have Facebook, I also have a Facebook page, same name. I post a lot of weird things there throughout the week. Instagram, also same name. Yeah. I'm not going to include TikTok anymore because, like, I still make things there, but I don't think it's going to last much longer. I really do think that's probably done in a couple months, but who knows? If you visit my link tree, if you are just watching now, I have a link tree in my bio. You can check out all of the things there. Every single thing that I do is available on my link tree. Cheers! Have a great night, Sarks. Good night, everybody.